Happy weekend, everyone. Hope things are going good. As I was shuffling just now a little bit, I used this deck, and All Tied Up and Financial Constraints came out together. And I put them back just to see if they would come back out or if it's just something that needed to be addressed and let go of. And obviously it didn't come out because something else did. So what that tells me is that if you are feeling like you are all tied up because of financial constraints, it's a mindset. Granted, if you are having financial constraints, I get it. But a lot of the times it's focusing on the lack mindset instead of what is actually coming in. And it kind of reminds me, because obviously we can all use a little more, some more than others. Some of us are really going through it, and some are coming out of it, but still have that mindset where I need. Instead of going, you know what, I have a job that I'm not exactly happy with, but I'm thankful to have the job, right? It pays my bills, and I'm thankful to have it. I would like to be doing something else, but I'm thankful to have it in the meantime. You know, you get something in the mail that you weren't expecting, and it's a small blessing, right? It's something, not something huge. It's not something that's going to pay a bill, but it's something unexpected. Be grateful for it, right? The little things will show up first. That's what I'm getting, is the little things will show up first, and it's almost like a test to see how you react to the little things. Is it like, why'd I get this? Why, instead of going, why'd I get this? Why is it so small? Why couldn't I have gotten more? Go, I got something that I received that I wasn't expecting. Thank you, Spirit. It's all a matter of perspective. It's all a matter of how you look at it and how it comes in, right? If it's something that's coming out of nothing, or coming from nothing, or coming from unexpected, be grateful for it. And I got really hard to breathe to say that. Like, it was almost just too much to say it. So I had to take a moment to stop and calm down and relax and stop trying to rush it. If you're feeling rushed and feeling out of breath, then maybe you need to calm down. Maybe you need to stop. Maybe you need to relax. Take a second. And that's kind of what I had to do just now, because everything just felt rushed. Like it was so important. And it is important. The things that you're doing is important. But it's also, if you're rushing yourself, trying to put so much focus on something that needs to be done right now, there is time. There's time, right? There's always going to be time until it's the end of your time. I was at the store the other day waiting. I had to wait in line for something, and I looked around me, and I like doing this. I don't know why, but I watch people all the time. It's too many. And most of the time people are just stamping their feet and huffing and puffing. You can't make it go faster, right? It's going to happen in its own time. It's going to happen in divine timing. That's something that you've just ordered, and it's going to take a certain amount of time. Don't expect it now. It's going to take time, right? You know it's coming. You know it's on its way because you've placed the order with the universe, right? You've begun the manifestation process. Ooh, what was that? You've done the manifestation process. Now it's time to wait, right? When it comes in, don't be disappointed that it's less than what you thought, because it may not be the only thing. Okay, all right then. This may just be the first of many things. So that's what they want you to know. Be grateful for the little things that come in now, because there's more to come, and be patient. Can't rush it. miracles, manifestations, if you want it to come out the way you were hoping for or something better, it can't be rushed. It takes time. Miracles take time. And the bigger the miracle, the bigger the manifestation, the longer time it's going to take, right? Even if you receive the beginning portions now, it's still going to take time to actually get it all going and manifest it and actually have it the way you want. It does take time. Think things through. I just feel like that was an exclamation point. Think things through, right? Learn about what it is that you're trying to manifest. Learn about what it is that you're trying to focus on or that you are focusing on, right? Study, knowledge, focus, concentration. He's putting all his focus on this beautiful gem right here, right? That's the solid form of what his manifestation is. He has received it, and now that he's received it, it looks like he's trying to figure out what to do with it, or he's studying it, right? To gain what it is that you want, you have to have the knowledge to actually achieve it or move forward with it once you've gotten it. And what they're letting you know, transformation. This pearl is opened up into Aphrodite. I'm not familiar with her story. My daughter is a whole lot more because she loves the Greek. But this gives me very much Aphrodite, which was the purpose of the picture. But she is transformed from what she was into what she is now. And you're doing the same thing. And the biggest thing is that you can't really see all the transformation that is actually happening around you because it's perspective. If somebody that you knew last year were to look at you right now, they would be able to see how much has changed in your life. And you can't because you're living it. It's just like watching a child grow. You can't see the change that your child has gone through because you see them every day. You see them all the time. But if you go back and look at a picture, oh my gosh, so much has changed. It's happening right before your eyes. And you can't, but you don't really notice. And the Spirit is saying to be in the present moment, be right here. Okay? Realize that yes, you are working towards some dream, some goal, some wish, some desire, but you also have to be here in the moment to experience the current life. Because if you're always there in the future, or you're always there in the past because you can't let something go there, you're never actually here. You're never actually experience the moment. You're never actually, enjoying what you have right now. It may not be what you want, but it's what you have right now. And Spirit says, work with me. I will help you. I will help you achieve the goals that you desire. This is something that we came together to help you with, right? This is the Knight of Swords. This is the back portion, what he sees, right? I'm sorry, I take that back. This is the King. This is what the King sees. This is what he's up against. Lightning. He's no longer sitting in his chair. Most of the court cards, as far as the King and Queens, normally they're sitting in their throne. Whether you can see their face or you see them from behind. This is the only one to me I think is standing. He is standing in his knowledge and his truth, and he sees what he's up against. Right? There is a storm either in front of you or behind you. It's your perspective, right? But now you can see what you're up against. What you don't see is what's behind you. And it does matter what's behind you too, but you know what you're facing, and you're armed with it, because he's got his sword in front of him. This is the front. He's got his sword right here. But what you also have this behind you. You have a backup weapon. And you can face it. That lightning bolt is not hitting you. It's hitting the throne of what was. You're not meant to go in that throne. You're meant to stand strong and face your consequences. Not the consequences, something else. Hold on. Sorry about that. I had to pause out of distraction. And I lost it. But as far as the king, you know what you're up against. And this is what you're up against. It's not so much that this storm is the people, your doubters, your naysayers, people that say you can't do it. That's what you're up against. Do not go down to their level. You have already won that battle. Don't listen to people who say you can't do it or you shouldn't do it, right? You have elevated. You're in that king mode. Don't let the opinions of others sway you. And this is what I mean by people sitting in the thrones now. Usually this is, to me, what you've already achieved and what you're looking at, right? This is the Queen of Pentacles. She's got all this. She's got the castle that she's earned. She's got the hawk, which is the messenger from the gods. She's got the hair, which is the fertility and abundance. She's got this broken pillar here. But the pentacle is inscribed on the back of her throne, right? Not everything that you work for is going to stand. But there's more down the way. But what I find interesting is she's not focused on what didn't work, on the foundations that had to crumble. She's focused out on what she is now accomplished. Right? And this is the back of Justice. I love this version. With a meat, the devourer behind. The scales are on the ground. The sword has been stuck into the ground and has got weeds growing. But there's that butterfly. It's almost like this karmic debt that you've had to endure for so long. It's now ended. It's now done. The scales are dropped. And there's another set. Right? For the next phase. This is the old. This is what's been forgotten. This is the past. So, yeah, the past is still here. But it's also letting you know that all that you fought for, all that you've actually won, don't go back to it. Because this is saying that it's done, right? The scales are done. The decision has already been made and weighed and measured and decided. And this is letting me know, I like that he's in stone and he is not active. Because I have a feeling if they had described him actually being lifelike, then it wasn't worthy. Because he is stone, because he is not moving, the decisions that this is done found that portion worthy. I hope I'm making sense. But this is just what's coming out. What is meant for you won't pass you by. You will never have to force something that is truly meant to be. Trust in perfection. Trust in the perfection of divine timing and allow your life to unfold as it should. Whatever comes, let it come Whatever goes, let it go. This feels like it's a roundabout way of what I was trying to say. And it's also letting you know, if you are worried you don't have the strength to move on, think of how much strength you are using to hold on. Then redirect that energy and enjoy your life. And also just wants to let you know that you've come this far. Why do you feel like you don't have enough to keep going if you are concerned about keeping going? This is a time of great change. And you don't see it because you're not focusing on, you're continuing to focus on what you want to achieve, and that's a good thing. But you also need to stop for a second and look at everything that you've achieved to this point too. That part is gone, that part is done, it's ended, and you have elevated so much that you don't see it because you keep looking out on the next phase. It's coming. The next phase is coming in divine timing. Keep having faith and trust in yourself, trust in the process, in the plan. Many blessings.